The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Hey everyone, it's McGee with McGee Uncensored Podcast, and tonight it's Valentine's Day. And before I get into things, I'm going to play you a clip real quick.
You know, it's funny. Some of us will never ever find true love.
Like, take for instance, me. And I'm pretty sure that guy right there. And that lady with the sidebars. And basically everybody at table 9. But the worst thing is that me, Fatty, Sideburns lady, and the mutants over at table 9 will never ever find a way to better the situation. Because apparently we have absolutely nothing to offer the opposite sex.
Now, who doesn't love the all-time classic Adam Sandler movie, The Wedding Singer? I just found that scene to be very apropos for tonight's episode. Now, I'm not down on Valentine's Day and whether or not people think it's a commercialized holiday. I don't know. I don't care. But the one thing that I have found irritating is the couples online who feel the need, and maybe it's indirect, but feel the need to one-up their love of another couple. I'm not taking this point of view as a single person. I'm just taking this as a normal person. But I don't understand why people have to put their love for one another out there in the public. And then, let's say on Facebook, okay? Who really cares? Except maybe your crazy aunt or grandmother who will say, you are the perfect couple. I don't think it's so much rubbing it in other people's faces. I don't think that. But part of me believes that some couples that I may know feels that their love is far superior, or their marriage, better relationship than others. I don't care, and I don't think anybody really does, and I don't think it's sweet that you've held on to a memento for many years from your loved one. Why put that out there? I know that people say, you easily turn the channel, unfollow, and I get that. But if I were dating a woman, and it has to be a woman, couldn't be a girl, obviously, it has to be a woman, the love I would show her, I don't have to put online, and she wouldn't have to put online for me either. I just feel that it takes away. And I think it's things like this that make this so-called holiday a joke. I mean, I just don't get what people get out of it. The admiration for one another, okay. It's like I try to break it down. You have those couples who put on there that, well, they don't need one day to celebrate their love for another. They do it for, 364 other days, and good for you. And then you have, there are couples who's, how can I say, who aren't the only one who had trials and tribulations in their long-term relationships, but the only one who went through hardships. Some people's actions does nothing for me at all. It's laughable. I totally understand that there are people out there who need that gratification, that need that to be told by their significant other all the time that, it's great to be with you. And then you have those people who, they'll post the pictures of the flowers or whatever. I can't believe, I don't know what I did to deserve such a wonderful person. And, well, I'm sure that, that person isn't the only person that could have done that for you. I'm not a cold-hearted individual at all. I just know that I would celebrate or show my affection in private. I'm not going to thump a book and tell people to do the same, but maybe they could tone it down a bit. When I see other people putting intimate letters or moments online for the world to see, I just don't think it makes it that special anymore. It's not something I would do. I know that. And again, I'm not in my early 20s. I'm not some teenager. I'm not somebody who needs that stuff or really wants it. I'm very cynical. I know that. My past interactions on getting into a possible relationship was I was not going to be in a relationship with somebody who just wanted to be in a relationship. And didn't want to be in a relationship with me. They just wanted to be in that relationship. Well, that I don't know, I couldn't go along with some farce on my part. When it comes to showing interest on my part, I don't pull punches. I'm not really very romantic. I'm going to let you know that I find you attractive, I find you interesting, and I want to get to know you, and let's see what happens there. I'm not going to deliver a bunch of gifts to your doorstep. I've done that in the past. Bit me in the ass. It's not fun. I'm not doing that no more. I've learned to, save my money. Because in the end, people didn't really appreciate my tokens of generosity or affection. And I should just said it in words and not in objects or in handwritten letters. When this day concludes, everything everybody had posted really becomes irrelevant once again until the following year. I'm just saying that no couple's love is greater than another's, and no one's actions are better than another's. I've seen what marriage has done to people I know. They've become complacent and boring. They look haggard and aged because they've had kids. They're no fun anymore. And it's not about adulthood and being adulthood. It was them following a very boring plan to life. Giving up their dreams, really. And settling. See, you may not have settled on a relationship, but you've just settled in life. And how fun is that? And I don't care what anybody's comeback is. I don't. Don't bother with it. So you're flakes anyway. I'm not appalled. I just find what some people have done on this day in the previous years and this year to be completely absurd. Save all that stuff for a scrapbook and then show your kids later in life, because your friends don't really care. I don't think I needed to do a 20-minute rant. What I've said is done enough. Got my point across. Stay tuned for some really good episodes of McGee Uncensored podcast. You can follow me on Twitter at McGee Uncensored. Instagram, which I'll get into on a later episode about don't comment on my pictures. Working on some memoirs. Stay tuned to that on a couple of my blogs. This is McGee from McGee Uncensored saying, let the bridges burn.
He loves her, but she loves this guy right here. And he loves somebody else. You just can't win. And so it goes until the day you die. This thing they call love is gonna make you cry. I hate you. I've had the blues, the reds and the pinks. One thing's for sure.
Love stinks?
Love stinks! Yeah, yeah!
Love stinks!
Love stinks! Yeah, yeah!
Love stinks?
Love stinks! Yeah, yeah.